How's it going, boys? We're back, and before we started, subscribe, like, share, definitely subscribe, definitely like, definitely share. Like I tell you guys, I'm gonna keep on telling you guys. I talk about a lot of cool shit, so how are my numbers up? And today, boys, I'll be honest, I just want to break from Scarlet and Violet. Bam. I know, it's only been like, what, 5 days or 3 days since it came out, but I went too ham. I went way too ham. So we're bringing it back to Crown Zenith. And also gives me a chance to, kind of talk about where Crown Zenith is at, as, I guess, like, right now in the market. So we're going to be opening up this Moltres tin. And as you guys remember in my last video, I was talking about how the Moltres tins and the Glaring Bird tins in general are doing pretty good. And they kind of still are. I think I was saying last time they were $26. Right now, they actually did crash down, not crash, but like, sloped down to a cool 23, 24 is what I can find in most of like the online shops and stuff like that, which is pretty cool, not gonna lie. It's kind of where I wanted it. Obviously, if it goes down a little bit more to about $19 for this, what's it called, box, that'd be even better. But I think that at that point, I'm kind of wishing for too much. Especially since Crown Zenith is still a beautiful set. And it's still in high demand. Especially, I don't know if you guys can kind of have noticed, but Scarlet and Violet actually has some crazy good pull rates. And the chase cards in Scarlet and Violet are kind of not chase cards anymore, if that makes any type of sense to you guys. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, everything is still hard to pull. I'm not saying you're going to open up a box and pull a Miriam out of there, but I don't know. Even buying singles is kind of being a little bit more, how can I say this? What word can I use? Viable, if that makes any sense. Like all the singles have crashed down. So I'm sitting here thinking that that's probably going to affect the Crown Zenith market. Where I originally thought that with Scarlet and Violet coming out, Crown Zenith was going to, do a little push all the way down to what, like, right now, I mean, if I could say, like, the average cost for a pack is $5 to $5.50 per Crown Zenith. I'm pretty sure, well, I was thinking it was going to go down to, like, $3.50-ish around there. But now, I don't know. It might stay at the lowest $4.50. I kind of wish it would go a little bit lower than that, but with like the seeing how strong of a set, or what's it called, well, how weak, it's a good set, don't get me wrong, but how easy the Pikachu, how easy the pulls are in what's it called, Scarlet and Violet. I don't know, people might want to go back to what's it called, Crown Zenith, to try to go pull the chases there, and try to wrap up more of that. I know me personally, I said I was done with Crown Zenith a couple weeks ago. I think I remember telling you guys about that. But with seeing how, I don't know, how the singles are going down, but not fast enough as like how I thought. But the prices are kind of going down a little bit more. I don't know. I may want to open more, but either way, I'm a little concerned. I'm not gonna lie. And also above, the pull rates being easier in Scarlet and Violet, the fact that people can weigh out booster boxes, I don't know, that also makes me worry a tad bit. There's like little things that I guess people that talked about the fact that you can weigh out the packs didn't really touch on that I would like to touch on, but I might make a whole video off of that. I know one thing for sure that I've wanted to tell people is that you can really only weigh out a booster box. Like, let's say you buy a booster box, you can map it out, not map it out, that's the wrong word to use because mapping out is a whole different thing, but you can weigh it out, and then out of those 36 packs, you can kind of see which one is quote unquote the heaviest and which one's the lightest, right? But if you're just buying, 3-pack blisters, if you're just buying, well, maybe 3-pack blisters is a bad example. If you're just buying, a single sleeve booster, and if you see single sleeve boosters at the Walmart, and you buy a collection box, what I'm saying? Maybe those are harder to weigh, but obviously if you find like the variance in between all of them, and all do a lot of homework on some boxes, and obviously probably more than one box, you guys can get a correct number. You guys probably could, but as far as in general, I think the packs are safe. I think if you guys buy random sleeve blisters from Walmart, or buy a sleeve blister from somebody, you know what I'm saying, credible, or, you know, stuff like that, I think you're safe. I think the only time you really have to be worried is if it's what's called a booster box, because the booster boxes would be easier to find, like, you know, the common and uncommon weights of that, you feel me? So yeah, but that also, in my head, at least in my head canon, I don't know what that word means, I hear some people talk about it, but in my head it makes sense that, what's it called, that might be also affecting the current Zenith prices, and why they're not crashing as fast as I imagined they would have. But it's okay, it happens. What's it called? Those are hopefully by the second set of what's it called, of Scarlet and Violet, they kind of even that out and try to, you know, fix it up. But as far as this one, I don't know. And then as far as like a second print run of this, where they do fix it in second print run, I don't know about that either, because usually Pokemon take like a whole another set before they kind of fix a lot of the problems that it had. Even going back to like what's that set called? Man, I'm brain farting. Fusion Strike. They didn't even fix the weight issues and the code card issues until the second printing of that. Like the whole first printing, you know, was already done with like, you know, all of that. So I don't know. I'm a little concerned, but either way, comment down below anything you guys want to tell me. I'm definitely here to communicate with y'all and, you know, talk about whatever. And with all that being said, boys, this box was trash. And we gone.